Hey guys, Team Ross here. Welcome to another of my 30 Chaos budget build guide. And in this video, I'm going to talk about my Death's Oath Occultist. And I really like this build because kinda like my favorite build, Righteous Fire, but with Chaos damage. And this build uses a Blight skill which greatly boosts your Chaos damage over time. But first, let's talk about this Death's Oath armor, which will give you a level 20 Death Aura. And this aura automatically activates when you wear this armor. And Death Aura will deal chaos damage to nearby enemies. And it also says here that you will take 450 chaos damage for 3 seconds when you kill an enemy. And I'm going to tell you later how to counter that. And another unique item that I'm using is this Allelopathy Sorcerer Gloves, which will give you level 22 Blight skill and increased damage over time and area up effects. And this is really improves your damage over time, especially against rare enemies and against boss fights. And for my weapon, I'm using Chain of Unraveling, which gives you chaos damage and lots of chaos damage over time. And right now, I think this is the best weapon for this build. And that's all for my unique items. And for my rare items, they're just basic life and resist. And like I said earlier, you're going to need Death Oath. You will take 450 chaos damage per second when you kill an enemy, and that is why you're also going to need just a little bit of chaos resist on your rare items. But you can see in my rare items they're not much chaos resist except for my helmet. And because most of your chaos resist are gonna come from this Withering Presence, which will give you 60% chaos resist, and the rest of your chaos resist are gonna come from this skill tree, like these nodes here and these nodes here. For my flask, I'm using Sulfur Flask for more damage, Granite Flask for more armor, and this Rich Fire Brew Flask for more damage over time, and Quicksilver Flask for more movement speed. And before I talk about my gem setups, I want to talk about this Death's Oath sockets. As you can see, it's armor based type, which means most of the time you will turn the sockets into red sockets whenever you use Chromatic Orb. And most of the support gems that I'm using are color blue and green, and that is why I'm going to teach you how to efficiently change the sockets into blue and green sockets. For my gem setups, in my Death Oath, I'm using Swift Affliction, Arcane Surge, Concentrated Effect, and less duration. And if you luckily change the port socket into green socket, then you can use void manipulation. And if you luckily change the port socket into blue socket, then you can use efficacy. For these two support gems do more damage than less duration. For my gloves, I'm using since I'm using blight skill, I'm using fast while channeling with Bane and control destruction and efficacy. On my weapon, I'm using righteous fire, increased duration, efficacy, and burning damage. Also, I have flame dash. And on my helmet, I'm using wither with spell totem, faster casting, and multiple totems. And on my boots, I'm using stone golem, malevolence, despair with blasphemy. For the Pantheon, I'm using this soul of Arakaili and this soul of Takari. So it will give me it will reduce the damage that I will take from this death oath. For the Ascendancy, I'm using this void beacon, so my enemies will have less chaos resistance and reduce life regeneration. And also I'm using wither presence for more chaos resist and more chaos damage time multiplier. And also I'm using profane bloom, so my curse can apply to X-proof enemies, and cursed enemies that I kill will have a chance to explode and deal chaos damage to nearby enemies. And last one is this malediction, so I can apply more curse to enemies, and that's why I can use this Bane curse. And also this gives you an increased effect of your curses. For the skill tree, I went through this intelligence nodes because this increased spell damage nodes doesn't really improves the damage of death aura, and I'd rather spend those 2 extra skill points to nodes like this increased chaos damage or damage over time nodes, because both death aura and blight will benefit on those kind of nodes. And also grab those life regeneration nodes like these nodes here, some more regeneration here and here, so you can counter the damage that this death oath gives whenever you kill an enemy. And yeah, grab those chaos damage like this, more chaos damage here, damage over time here, and chaos damage here. Also try to grab those area effect here, here, here. And that's all I can say about this build. Thank you for watching. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on the next video.